Val Nichas, the CEO of Spur Corporation, joins me now to discuss this further. Val, many thanks for your time this evening. I mean, I've just spoken about the fact that South Africans love to socialize and love a good space to do that within. But surely the vaccination rollout has played an important role in seeing people going out and spending time at restaurants and socializing again. I think that's part of the Spur Corporation story as well.
Yes, good afternoon. Indeed, we have seen a positive response from consumers. I think, in fact, every time the president does relax the lockdown legislation, or regulations, we do see consumers returning back to normality and their normal lifestyles to still celebrate with their families, have a meal out. So yes, we did enjoy the second half. We probably had a good 4 months with relaxed lockdown legislations before end of June, when we saw the introduction of going back to level 4. So it has been positive.
Right, and obviously Spur has had to become innovative in the way that it does business because of the new normal. I'm talking here about your drive-thrus and the ghost kitchens that have been introduced. I've seen a drive-thru myself, haven't used it as yet, but talk us through the reception of this particular business model.
Okay, so the drive-thru was launched at the beginning of June with a franchise partner that has been a franchisee for over 15 years and also owns other businesses. So it was a perfect site, a high traffic area, and it's been so well received by our customers. It's also attracted new users, perhaps people that haven't often ventured into a Spur restaurant for a meal. We've seen a lot of interest, and really amazing to see how consumers are still picking what Spur is famous for, our ribs and our chicken wings and our burgers. So the response has really surpassed our expectations, and it's traded for 3 months already.
Right, and sorry, was I interrupting you there?
No. I was about to tell you about VK.
Oh, no, let's go with VK before I continue.
Okay, awesome. So the VK brands were launched last year in the depth of the tight lockdown, and we slowly looked through those brands to see which ones were resonating with the consumers, and we've ended up with 5 that are really doing well at the moment. We're looking to grow them. They've had a very good year in those brands that they've operated from. So we are really looking forward to that whole new channel of offering consumers a new range of brands available to them through third-party delivery services.
Right, let's talk about the outlook for the business in the current operating environment. Obviously, as you've just mentioned, the convenience, a little bit of technology is going to be very important when you're engaging with the customer. What is Spur Corporation's outlook in this operating environment?
I think the operating environment has shifted, not only because of COVID, but also for the increased usage of technology. So we're having to embrace that and answer to our consumers' needs. We know that primarily consumers still love eating at a table, but those convenient channels will remain with us and they will grow. I think just recently we looked at the stats, and the active internet users are about 38.1 million in South Africa. So that will increase, but restaurants will still remain, as we had in the past, where we thought when the fashion retailers started online shopping, we thought the fashion retailers would disappear, but I think there's an opportunity for both. For Spur Corporation, we are looking at our technology in terms of having easier mechanisms for people to transact with us. We will continue to grow our takeaway business through our existing network, and we are looking at some innovations that are in the pipeline.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for your time, Val Nichas, who is the Chief Executive of Spur Corporation, joining us to break down the numbers that they released today.